If we do not change the conversation back to us, the kids that are going to have to inherit this debt.
Charlie Kirk was just a teenager when he made his first big TV appearance in 2012 on Fox News. Shortly after this, Kirk met Bill Montgomery, a 71-year-old conservative activist. Together, they launched Turning Point USA.
Open mic, we're going to be here for a couple hours, so get comfortable. If you disagree, come to the front of the line.
A non-profit designed to politically engage America's youth and stop the spread of liberal ideology in schools and universities. Kirk himself dropped out of university after just one term, preoccupied with his new project and disappointed that he'd never made it to West Point. And yet, he went on to spend much of his working life on college campuses.
I go around universities and have challenging conversations, and because that's what is so important to our country, is to find our disagreements respectfully, because when people stop talking, that's when violence happens.
You, I hate you. Would you like to have a substantive conversation, or? A substantive? No, man. No, would you like to have a conversation?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about being called a fascist?
I don't care being lied about.
Why is it a lie?
Because I'm not a fascist. I believe in a free society.
To challenge you to a gentleman's fist fight right here in front of this whole crowd. Now look, listen.
No, we don't have to go to blows or bullets. We can have discourse and debate, but yet you're inviting that.
An early endorser of Donald Trump's first presidential campaign, his support and work connected him with key figures in the Republican Party. At 31, he'd never held a public office, but had brokered the relationships between a number of high-profile politicians, including J.D. Vance and RFK Jr., hosting many on his daily podcast.
Bobby Kennedy, welcome back to the program.
Charlie, thanks for having me.
I won the young people by 37%. No Republicans ever won, and I won by 37%. And Charlie Kirk will tell you TikTok helped, but Charlie Kirk helped also.
He held conservative views on a number of issues, including abortion, gun rights, and religion. And some on the left reacted by vilifying him.
Neo-Nazis were in the front of out there in front of the conference.
I want to make a quick clarification about the neo-Nazis at the Turning Point event. They were outside protesters. My point was more metaphorical, that you embraced them at your thing, I felt.
For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today, and it must stop right now.
The reaction from mainstream media and online commentators did not prove him wrong.
Hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions.
You can imagine the administration using this as a justification for something.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, the piece of
When people stop talking, that's when you get violence. That's when civil war happens, because you start to think the other side is so evil and they lose their humanity.
Charlie Kirk's 36-year-old widow is now left to bring up their 3-year-old daughter and 1-year-old son alone.
When I got home last night, Gigi, our daughter, just ran into my arms. And she said, "Where's Daddy?" You tell a 3-year-old. She's 3.